Hey guys, Basil here with the Sony Xperia Z5 Premium. I have customized mine and this is where I'm going to tell you all about what you can expect from the user interface. It's Sony's revised UI, very similar to what we've seen before, but at the same time there are some key enhancements and we're going to have a look at those now. First things first, you can see home screens. I can pinch out, I can add new home screens and get an overview. If you have one home screen, there's no scrolling. Wallpaper, obviously. If you have multiple home screens, then you scroll across your wallpaper. You've also got an applications tray. Now I've customized this into folders, and that is using the three dots in the top right, sort applications into my own order, but you can also sort them by most used, by name and by date. And when you do any of those, you actually disable your folders. So for example, by name, you can see it's just sorted them immediately separately as individual applications. So I can press sort own order, and I can also click and press manage applications, which allows me to uninstall applications. Right, pull down from the top, you can see a two-tiered notifications bar as well. Very nice and very stock in that respect. Having said that, you can edit the notifications quick toggles. As you can see, it's very simple process. Just touch and hold the icons to drag them in and rearrange everything to suit your needs. Me personally, I always get a hotspot up here, or as well as a few others. But yeah, I really like that Sony's allowed you to customize that. As for stuff I'm not so fond of, well, within the user interface, for example, a nice big screen like this would really benefit from some landscape and portrait viewing within the main UI, but that used to be an option with the Z3 Plus. They've actually taken that away with the Z5 series, so that's a bummer. Also, you can see right here, you've got home screen icon sizes, which are they don't do very much, so you can make small icons if you want to, and they don't really do anything beyond make the icons a little bit smaller. Can you get more on screen? I'm not entirely sure. Let's find out. So if we, for example, drag that onto the home screen, drag that onto the home screen, drag, it looks like you maybe can. So we're getting a fair few icons onto the home screen right here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's long press that, home settings and icon size large, go back. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, exactly the same number of icons on a home screen. So all in all, that doesn't really do very much. Maybe it'll take advantage of the 4K screen a little bit better because it won't redraw the icons to be so big. I don't know, but to be honest, I quite like my nice big icons. Right, back to that user interface. And you probably saw as I pinched out, you got a few options. So first off, pinching out gives you an overview of the home screens. Long pressing gives you an overview of the home screens with these options at the bottom, widgets, wallpapers, themes, and home settings. Now, pinching out also gives you this plus icon. Not entirely sure why you can pinch out and long press and why they do anything different, because when you do pinch out and press that plus icon, you just get those widgets, wallpapers, themes, etc. at the bottom and home settings. So by the by, personally, I could have really just done with one of those. Tab through on widgets. You can add widgets in this kind of context, so it is not a stock widget adding system. Jump out of that. Tab through on wallpapers. Again, not a stock wallpaper adding option, but you do have the live wallpapers from Sony, which are the ones that we've tried and tested, where you can swipe through and it changes color. And you can also access some of the older ones, which we like Enchanted Forest, for example, which changes and it's quite nice, and that came along with the Xperia T, I think, or something along those lines. Jumping out of that, you can also see standard photos. You can access your Google Photos like what we did and grabbed one of our X-Men wallpapers. Themes are cool, and they completely overlay over your wallpaper too, if you want it to. You can access heaps of themes from the Google Play Store. So there's a very nice Kitsune Maison, or Maison Kitsune, sorry, theme. You can also get Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse themes, etc. So there are a lot of tie-ins, movie tie-ins, and Disney tie-ins in particular, which make this a very customizable experience. Would I have preferred stock Android? Well, the next update, the Marshmallow one, will be a little bit more stock. I quite like some of the Sony themes, but yeah, I personally am enjoying Marshmallow on my 6P. Be interesting to see how it feels going back to this. Overall though, that's the main user interface in a nutshell. I am going to deep dive into the settings for you so that you can see exactly what's customizable here. I'm on Wi-Fi, I'm on connectivity settings. There isn't really anything out of the ordinary here. It does have NFC obviously, which is great. As soon as I jump into actually device connection, there's Miracast throwing, screen mirroring. This connects with Bravia devices really easily, and obviously you can connect your DualShock 4 controller to it as well. As far as the the device goes, you can see you can customize themes here. You can also customize what your default launcher is. We've got Google Now Launcher installed. The display allows you to customize a couple of things. You can see if system icons, you can showcase what actually appears in the bar up at the top, which is great. There's also glove mode for super sensitivity and adaptive brightness, which I've got switched off. This is at max brightness, by the way. There's also customizable white balance, and jumping down, you can see nothing too out of the ordinary except for tap to wake, which is sweet. Scrolling down some more, sounds and notifications. This isn't anything too crazy, but you do have HD audio supported on here, which is brilliant. You can also have multiple users, as you can see also through the pull down bar at the top, and obviously, there is a default Sony Xperia keyboard, which you can use another keyboard if you so choose, such as SwiftKey or indeed Swipe. Scrolling down, you can see we're running with version Android 5.1.1. And as far as the baseband version goes, POW, so that you know exactly which version we're running off, and so you know what update we have in here. So hopefully that has been a conclusive rundown as to what you can expect with the software of the Sony Xperia Z5 Premium. If you've liked it, then click that like button. If we've missed anything, then apologies in advance. Please let us know what, and we will do our best to fire the answers in the comments section below. Also, shoot yourselves over to btech.com. We've partnered up with Nomo to get you 15% off our favorite accessories over there, and that's pretty much all the accessories they have. Very, very cool offer, a perfect Christmas gift or something along those lines. Thanks for watching BTech.